Good evening, good evening, good evening. My name is Sean Dexter and welcome you back to the Mango Grow for your daily Bitcoin and Chainlink analysis video. This is going to be a quick and dirty video, just giving you guys an update on what I am doing. I did take a couple of trades today, a long on Chainlink and a short position on Bitcoin. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that today real quick. We will start with Chainlink. Here we have Chainlink Bitcoin, Chainlink on the BTC pairing, simply following up on what we discussed yesterday, right? So let's go ahead and turn on our horizontals. And what are we discussing? Well, we were looking at this green box territory and we said that, hey, there's one of two plays to be had. If Chainlink breaks the green box to the upside, we have a move towards the upside, right? This falling channel will be resolving itself. If Chainlink breaks to the downside, well, then we'll be targeting this green box territory all the way over here. We can go ahead and stretch it out. So yeah, we were targeting 24,665 Satoshi at the very least if we broke to the downside. But hey, we actually broke to the upside, and this is what I mean by Chainlink being such a beautiful and pleasurable chart to trade. Look at that right over here, right? We broke to the upside today, closed above, and gave a really nice retest on our green box territory. We can go ahead and look at the 4-hour chart as well, and you're going to see right over there, right over there. So I did put my bid right on the green box right there. I wasn't actually expecting to get it because I mean, Chainlink has been a very generous and beautiful chart to trade, but I just didn't think it would pan out this well. And hey, I did get filled, and we are seeing that follow through now. I will be raising stops as this trade develops, more so because we have already. By the way, I've taken some profits right over here, and that's pretty much because we have hit our Tenkin as well as the 21 EMA on the daily. Let's go ahead and show you guys that. Yep. So right over there, I took some profits right actually before putting on this video, and we may come back down to the daily 21 EMA, retest it. I'd like to see a bounce over there, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Right? We are still this is still pretty bearish until I see this 10 SMA cross the 21 EMA. I don't want to say bearish. This is a good development on Chainlink, right? But I don't want to get ahead of myself over here. I want to see the trend actually develop, and this is not good enough for me just yet. If we do close above the Tenkin today, if we close above this daily Tenkin, I will be looking for this to go ahead and test the Kijun, which is, by the way, almost the measured move of this falling channel, right? Let's go ahead and turn everything off for now. And this falling channel that I was looking at, it's not updated just yet. Right, so we have something like this, right? So that measured move is coming around at 31,768 Satoshi. Now we can go ahead and turn on our Kijun again and see where that's coming in at. That's coming in at around 32,000 Satoshi, right? So somewhere around that region is the measured move. So I wouldn't be too surprised either if we actually close about this Tenkin, and for tomorrow, a couple of days later, we go ahead and make that move towards the Kijun, right? But there I would be expecting some resistance at the very least. So yeah, so that's Chainlink BTC. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour was really nice too earlier this morning when I was playing it. Let's go ahead and turn off everything, and you're going to see that right after we broke out of the channel, right, which was right over here. Let me go ahead and put that in equilibrium for you guys. We put in a very nice bull flag. I mean, that's how easy this was to trade, right? We broke onto the upside, started putting in a bull flag right after retesting the breakout region, our green box territory, which is right over there. Oh, it was actually right over here. So yeah, putting in this bull flag and then having the continuation onto the upside. Now the question is, do we actually see further continuation? This is looking a little bit droopy. If we do take out this area around here, if we take out 299,996 to the downside, then I'll be expecting this to at least come down to 29212. If we lose that as well, probably a retest of this green box territory right here. But hey, Chainlink thus far giving us a good enough move. I've taken profits, but not my entire position, but I've taken more than half. Usually I would keep at least I would take only half or less than half, but this time around I've taken somewhere around 60 to 65% of my position, mostly because honestly guys, I just don't have the time to manage my positions as closely as I would if I wasn't as busy. And like I mentioned to you guys, December is going to be a very hard month for me. So this is Chainlink BTC. Let's go ahead and talk about Chainlink USD. The reason I started Chainlink BTC is because, hey, like I've mentioned to you guys several times, I'm more concerned about collecting Bitcoin, and I'm more familiar with the BTC chart because I'm trading it, right? So let's go ahead and look at Chainlink USD. I've been looking at this too a lot, so I can go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on Chainlink USD. And what have we been saying? Well, we said that we've had the bottom of the range over here at $2.05 and the top of the range over here at $2.30, right? We've come up pretty much to the top of the range, not quite getting that $2.30 we got up to, not getting to the $2.35 mark. Now the question is, do we make our move to the upside over here? I'm not going to be watching this too much because I am bearish on Bitcoin, right? I did take a short position on Bitcoin at around the 7,400 region, and if I'm basically what I'm playing is I'm playing Chainlink outperforming Bitcoin on the USD chart, and by that measure it will give me more BTC because I'm trading it against the Bitcoin pairing, right? So what it does over here isn't too relevant to me, because if Chainlink even goes sideways over here and Bitcoin goes down, I'll win on both trades, right? Because essentially my Chainlink BTC pairing will be going up while my BTC USD pairing will go down. And Chainlink did almost get to that mark though at $2.34. So let's see how this plays out. We can go ahead and look at the lower time frames and see what's going on over here. Does look like I really don't have much to say about this, guys. Like, we have tested the bottom of the range, we bounced off it. If you guys do remember from yesterday's video, we were talking about how this did look like a bear trap, right? And now usually when I see something like this, what I'd be looking for is immediate continuation to the upside, and we weren't seeing that, right? But we have seen it now. This right after Matic having its major dump, Chainlink having a nice move to the upside after having a prolonged downtrend. So makes you think, makes you wonder, are the same people moving do we have the same pools of players moving the markets? And hey, no one would be too surprised by that notion. But hey, yeah, Chainlink almost getting to the top of the range over here. Perhaps it will make its mark up here to $2.34 by tomorrow, a couple of days, which would line up with Chainlink BTC getting to the top of its range, right? Well, not top of its range, getting above that 10kin and perhaps getting to the Kijun over there. So let's see how this plays out. I've already taken my profit, so I'm not too stressed out about this trade at all. Like, this is almost immediate profits, right? You have to simply be patient, guys. Wait for the obvious trades. We were looking at this for such a long time, and hey, finally coming down there, breaking to the upside, closing above the 10 SMA as well, giving us the retest and having that continuation, putting in a bull flag on the 1 hour time frame too. Honestly, don't spend too much. I know I'm showing you the 1 hour time frame, guys, but just use it as a booster. Like, if things are looking good on low time frames too, that's a good thing, but don't use the 1 hour or the 30-minute, or even for that matter the 2 hour, the 3 hour time frames to put on trades. The minimum time frame you should be looking at is the 4 hour. In my opinion, the 4 hour is also too low. If you are a new trader, you should be starting with the 12 hour, in my opinion, if you want to be impatient. Look at that, even the 12 hour gave you a really nice trade, right? And did it? Yeah, it did actually closed above the green box territory on the 12 hour, tested the green box territory as well as the 10 SMA, and hey, not bad at all. You guys, if you are new to trading, you should play with the daily or the weekly. Stick with that. So yeah, that's Chainlink BTC, guys. I apologize if I'm not too helpful today. I'm really tired. It is an exhausting day for me. We can go ahead and look at the oscillators actually on the Chainlink BTC chart, and oscillators have crossed to the upside, right? Do you guys remember what we were looking at yesterday? This was threatening to cross to the downside, and I was like, I do not want to see this cross to the downside, and now we are seeing it widen up, right? That was a fake out. That's why you wait for that confirmation. You don't play the cross until the day has closed, and it looked like it was crossing. In fact, it had crossed yesterday. And what we had said was we do not want to see that confirmation of the cross, which would be confirmed only if the day had closed. The day did not close, and see what happened, right? We actually stayed crossed to the upside, and yeah, widening up now, having a nice bullish move. We did have bullish divergence between this point and this point too, but really not giving you much time to actually play it out. This actually does suggest that we may see a retest of the 21 EMA and see some continuation on and upward to around this region over here to perhaps 32,000 Satoshi 673, right? Which does line up with the Kijun. Yeah, so actually let's go ahead and put a horizontal over here too. So yeah, Chainlink looking good on the momentum oscillators on the BTC pairing. Let's go ahead and look at the USD pairing, see if we have anything going on over here. Oscillators have crossed to the upside. Was it the USD pairing that we were looking at, the stochastics, or the BTC pairing? I'm forgetting now. Okay, well, you guys can go ahead and watch yesterday's video, but the same rules apply, right? Oh yeah, by the way, we were mentioning this. I was talking to Richard, I believe, from the Mango Telegram group about this, right? Yeah, the reason we probably got rejected and did not get to the top of the range over here on Chainlink USD, the reason we didn't get to $2.34 is because we have the daily 21 EMA coming down and pressing as resistance, right? Coming in right over there at $2.25. So the question is, can we close above this now? Again, I would not hold my breath, right? Because Bitcoin is looking weak over here. Have we talked about Bitcoin? No, we started with Chainlink, so I should probably get onto Bitcoin very soon. Let's go ahead and look at the Ichimoku template over here for Chainlink. Okay, so the Tenkin coming down over here aggressively too. Tomorrow, I'd like to see where the Tenkin comes at. Does it come and actually play the wick? That would be a interesting front run of this Tenkin, which is why I really love playing the cloud, guys. I feel like a lot of the bots, a lot of the algos are playing the Ichimoku as well. So just keep an eye on this. We have closed above the 10. We are testing the 21 EMA. Usually what I like to see is something like this, right? First up thrust into the 21 EMA, wicking somewhere around to either the range resistance or the Tenkin, then closing underneath the 21 EMA, spending some time like that, and then giving time essentially for the 10 SMA to come here, cross to the upside, and yeah, essentially we basically get the 10 SMA, curl up to the upside, getting that 2010 cross, and then having a trending move later, right? So just be patient. If you didn't catch the first move, it doesn't really matter. It's more often than not, you do get the price coming back down, consolidating, and then trending to the upside, putting in your first high, then putting your higher low, and yep, then putting in your high low, and yeah, this is very simple, right? All you have to do is be patient, do the Mango way, do the stress-free way. Let's go ahead and talk about Bitcoin. I did take a shot on Bitcoin. Oh, I know. Okay, so Bitcoin actually making a move to the downside. I missed this. Okay, yeah, so I probably got filled over here. I most likely did get filled unless Debit did something crazy. This just happened actually, guys, while I was doing this video, so I'm surprised I missed this. I didn't have alert set over here, but I did put a take profit right over here. I was essentially playing this range, right? If you go on over to the 4-hour time frame, you'll see that, oh, this is looking really ugly. Let's go back to equilibrium. You can see that we had this M-like formation right over here. And let me go ahead and draw that out for you guys. 1 and 2, right? As soon as we broke this neckline, I waited for the retest. I didn't really get the retest. I put my bid over here, did not get that, and then I basically shorted somewhere around here, right? Again, you do not need to get the exact position. I mean, you don't need to get the best positioning all the time, but if you don't, you have to adjust your position size, have to adjust your risk. And I was playing this very tight, which is why I did take my the entirety of my profits. So I'm no longer in this trade. So essentially, I'm no longer short on Bitcoin. Yep. So that's pretty much it. Bitcoin, in my opinion, guys, I know a lot of people are getting bearish on Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is bearish. We are downtrending hardcore, right? But nothing new has happened, in my opinion. Nothing new has happened. Well, we have broken this trend line over here. So, but is this a trend line? Really, is this a trend line? Again, okay. So I'm not going to be looking for further downside until we take out this wick over here at 7,075. Remember, we do have the monthly support coming in at 7,100, 7,075, I do believe as well, right? So for the most part, for the next week or so, I'm just expecting Bitcoin to range and consolidate over here before it picks a direction. We may have a symmetrical triangle going on over here, perhaps putting in an ascending triangle. We don't know, right? It's too early to say. Essentially, we have to wait and watch. You could try and bottom fish over here if we do come down somewhere around here, testing this wick low. That could be a play, because it's really easy to manage. If we wick underneath that, you simply get out of the trade, and if we do wick underneath that, I'll be looking for further downside all the way to around somewhere around here, actually 6,500, 6,600, 600ish, at least to 6,850ish, right? At least to that. But the question is, do we actually do that? There's not much edge to be had. The only trades I'll be playing on Bitcoin are very quick in and out trades until there's a proper play to be had. We did have a play yesterday, not yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday's video where we did talk about this, right, over here, and we did not have the move I was looking for, right? I did not I was actually hoping for Bitcoin to make its way all the way to at least 7,818. It did not, because if it had done that, right, then I would have been looking for that move immediately to around 8,000. Not immediately, in the next couple of days to around 8,500. But hey, it is what it is, man. You just got to be patient sometimes. I'm just looking for the next big move, but which direction is it going to be? There is a move, that a potential nice move to be had all the way down to 5,600, 5,400, or a move to around 8,500. So one of those two, and I'm just trying to be ready and in position, or mentally in position to take that trade. I don't know if I'm going to. I really think I'm going to end up missing that trade, because this is going to be a very, very heavy month for me now, especially in the next coming weeks. I'm going to try and put out videos for you guys, but it's going to be difficult. By the way, guys, the Mango seed risk management module will be out by tomorrow afternoon. With this module out now, we have a total of around 25 hours of content. The risk management module is almost 4 hours and 45 minutes long, almost 5 hours alone. It has a risk management indicator as well as a positioning tool that comes with it. So this is a huge part of my edge too, my risk management and the system I use. So with that, I'm not going to be offering the early access prices anymore. The only reason I'm being redundant and mentioning this one more time is because I want to be fair to those of you who were meaning to pull the trigger and spoke to me about whether you guys are a good fit, etc. And I don't want you guys coming in to pull the trigger later and then saying, hey, the price has gone up, what the hell, right? This is like forewarning for you guys. But hey, it is what it is. Just doing my part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, do it the Mango way, do it the stress-free way. I know we have a lot of Link fans out there, by the way, on Telegram especially, that are getting excited about this. This is a good move. I agree. We have broken this falling channel to the upside, unless I've been drawing it wrong, which very well could be the case, right? I get wrong every now and then. I don't think so, though. Let's go ahead and turn on the hot. This is Link USD, Link BTC. Yeah, it's very unlikely I've drawn this wrong. So we have broken the channel to the upside. This is a strong move. We do have the volume on this too. But again, just be patient, right? Do not FOMO into anything over here. It is likely that we start putting in a trend. You want to wait for Link to actually start trending. If you did not catch this retest, so if you did not catch a retest on the green box territory, it is always best to just wait. If for whatever reason it just keeps going and going and going, it is what it is, man. You missed the trade. There's so many better trades that will come along in your trading career. Just make sure that you do not FOMO and lose your account in the process. If you guys want a reminder of what could happen if you start buying the top and not keeping your wits about you, yeah, there you go. Matic Network, man, this was really something. This, by the way, is a really, really good example of a failed distribution attempt, right? Essentially, they tried to distribute and ended up triggering some stop losses that resulted in a chain of events. Somebody got liquidated hard, and they were probably relying on that support to keep the market up and not dump as hard. Either that, or this was so horrendously done. This is just disgusting. Like, what was this? A 74%. This is in nobody's best interest. Right? So is this a foreshadowing of what the altcoin leverage market is going to be like? Because I want you guys to think back to what happened with even BitMax, right? If I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but I'm talking about BitMax, not BitMEX. I'm talking about BitMax. They did have a token that was running as well. It's very similar to Matic, but I believe it was a little bit more crazier, and it was offered on leverage. And when it came down so hard, and a lot of people over leveraged again, getting very, very excited, buying the top, getting liquidated, right? What happens when you get liquidated, guys? Again, for those of you guys who are in the Mango C program, you guys know all the nitty-gritties of everything that could happen in terms of slippage, lack of liquidity, your account getting margin called, and the exchange is going to take your funds in their hands and sell it onto the market at whatever price they can get, right? Whatever price they can get. So let's say you get margin called over here, and after that you get liquidated. Well, they don't care. They don't care where the price is. They're just going to sell, and everybody going through the same thing. Everybody fighting for the same liquidity, fighting for the thin order books. Okay, everybody's trying to sell. And if the exchange is taking control of that, well, The exchanges are going to sell whenever they can, right? Whenever they can, and the order books are thin, the order books are illiquid, and so this is what happens, man. This is what happens. So this is why you have to be very, very careful when trading the altcoin markets. Know what you're getting into, and be ready for these kind of situations, because you can, if you imagine if you had shorted this, right? Imagine if you're watching this trend line over here. What am I doing? You imagine you're watching this trend line over here. You saw this breakpoint over here. You waited for the retest. You actually shorted. Like, this was a good move to be had. I'm actually bummed out I missed this, but yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Trade it the mango way, trade it the stress-free way. I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.